This so good. So like lives rent free in here. Rent free, not paying no rent. So good. This world had me delulu. Like I genuinely felt like I had a fever dream reading this book. Like it felt so real. And I felt so connected. Like I feel like the people in this book are my friends, and we're just trying to survive in this vampire world. Like that's how it feels. Bye June. Hello July. My darling, I love you, 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 I love you. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another monthly wrap-up, more specifically, June wrap-up. Goodbye, June. Hello, July. We are in the month of July now, so I thought I would share some of my top books of the month. I read a lot of books, so I'm just going to share my top favorite ones in June and yap about them. So hopefully you enjoy. Grab a little snack, a little drink. My drink of choice today is the strawberry lemon poppy. It's so good. It has probiotics, so we love a healthy queen. Oh, also, this is your reminder to drink water as well. Grab your water. It's hot out here, and I need y'all hydrated. It's a little warm. All right, we got our drinks of choices. Let's get into it. Here are my top books of June. I read 41 books in June, which is really, really good. I'm so proud. In the beginning of the month, I felt like I was really slow, and I've just been having fun, going out, playing tennis. I got into tennis, running this month, and I had just lots of fun with friends, family, and had a grand old time. So in the beginning of the month, I didn't read a lot, and then by the end of the month, I was really back into my reading kick. So yeah, here it is. So I'm just gonna get into it. We have, all of these are about 5-star reads. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 5-star reads this month. So yeah, let's get into it. First book, this book, I feel like I'm going to talk about for the rest of my life. This was like top tier, like top book of the year. This is Tryst 6 Venom by Penelope Douglas. This is a sapphic sports soccer romance. This is definition of enemies to lovers. Like they hate each other. Like they genuinely are trying to ruin each other, but they also love each other and can't get rid of each other, and they love each other. This tug and pull really, there's fairy dust in here. This had me questioning life and being the Lulu. So absolutely love this book. This is like a 10-star book for me. Loved it. Then we have Two Wrongs Make a Right. This is a romance, kind of like fake dating, forced proximity. Basically, they're best friends. I think her sister and his best friend are dating, and they completely hate each other. Like literally hate each other. So obviously they try to kind of like push them together so they can hang out all the time. So clearly they kept on clashing. So they ended up giving each other's socials, and they kind of stayed anonymous. And then they started realizing that like it's their people that are trying to push them together. So they fake date to make them upset. And it's so good. There's also autism rep and anxiety rep in here, and it's so well done. So good. This is the beginning of the Wilmot sister series. I absolutely love the Bergman Brothers series. This is the Afterlight special edition. I absolutely love the series. So I decided to continue. This is like the sisters series. Absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to read book 2. It's literally what I'm going to be reading next. So good. So good. Had me giddy, had me laughing, had me, I loved it. Next book we have Fat Chance Charlie Vega. I actually thrifted this book, and I really wanted to read it. The cover is absolutely adorable. It basically is a coming of age story about a fat brown girl in a white Connecticut suburb. You see her go through fat phobia, trying to find herself, trying to find love, also kind of being like the Duff as well. And I really related a lot with Charlie and what she went through, and it made me feel so seen. I absolutely loved it, and it's so cute, and I love the cover. We're going into some graphic novels that I absolutely ate up, and like 6 stars graphic novels. We have The New Girl. The graphics are absolutely Gorgina. If you want to see like in-depth book reviews for a majority of these books, go follow my Bookstagram. I've been loving chatting, uploading on there, so go follow my socials if you haven't already. But it's a beautiful coming of age graphic novel, and it's kind of like an immigrant story. She's trying to figure out her new school, new country, new friends, and all that kind of good stuff. And it's so cute. And yeah, I hope this becomes a series because this was adorable, and I cannot wait to share this book with my future kids because it's so cute. Then we have, these are more like YA graphic novels. So we have The Marble Queen. This is like one of my top graphic novels of the year. I could not put this book down, read it in one sitting. This is The Marble Queen by Anna Kopp and Gabrielle Kari. This is a sapphic fantasy. And first of all, the graphics are absolutely gorgeous. And this gives forced proximity, revolution, war. Basically, there's like marriage of convenience to help each other's family and kingdom. She thinks that she's gonna be forced to marry a prince. She ends up being forced to marry the princess, and it's so cute, so beautiful. And I hope this becomes a series because it's amazing. Next graphic novel, we have Boyfriends. This is book 2. This is volume 2. This follows basically a polyamorous relationship in university, and you see them having a hot boy semester, just trying to learn more about each other and navigate this new relationship. And it's so cute. You also see one of the guys' sister and her polyamorous relationship, which was really cool. I cannot wait for book 3. This graphic novel series is so good, so light, so fluffy, and so cute. So yeah, and it's purple, and I love purple. Then we have some fantasies that I really loved. I ate up some fantasy series this month, for sure. We have Blood at the Root, which is a black fantasy. This basically is, I'm going to say coming of age story just because he's trying to find himself in a new school and magic world. And he's also trying to uncover like what happened to his mother. It's so good, so interesting. And it was so cool to be able to see myself in a fantasy world, which was so cool. And the cover is absolutely gorgeous. I will never stop talking about this book because this was so, so good. And had me captivated. Also, there's a little bit of my culture in here. I'm Haitian, if you guys didn't know, and there was a little bit of Creole in there, and that really like, I was like, so yeah, so good. And I hope this becomes a series. I think it is. I don't know, but amazing, absolutely amazing. Okay, then we have The Serpent in the Wings of Night. I reacted to this series in a video of me trying to finish series that are sitting on my TBR. And if you want to read this series, you can read along with me in the videos or short form. This is basically a Hunger Games vibe, but with vampires. Basically, this follows Araya, who is adopted by a vampire king and is basically going into this tournament, which is kind of like Hunger Games vibes, to gain more power for her kingdom and family. And she ends up teaming up with her father's enemy's son in order to survive in these games, because she ain't a vampire, babe. So she has to team up with them. So good. Enemies to lovers. Hunger Games vibes, vampire books, so good. I absolutely loved it. I read The Serpent in the Wings of Night. I read Six Scorched Roses, which is the novella, which is book 1.5. And then I read The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King. And then I also read the vampire book. I forget the name. It was so good, and I cannot wait. Apparently, this series is going to be 3 duologies. So this one and the Ashes book is technically like duology number 1, and then the 3rd book is going to be the 2nd duology. I don't know, but I'm excited for the 3rd book that comes out in November, and I'm excited because this world, so good. This world had me delulu. Like, I genuinely felt like I had a fever dream reading this book. Like, it felt so real. And I felt so connected. Like, I feel like the people in this book are my friends, and we're just trying to survive in this vampire world. Like, that's how it feels. And then we have The House in the middle of the Cerulean Sea. I got the French version because it was special edition. Is absolutely beautiful. Basically, this follows Linus, who is basically a social worker and works with kids that have magical powers and ensures that they're okay. Basically, he gets sent on a mission to check up on these like very, very dangerous children that like low-key could ruin the world. And you see him figuring out the different children and also learning more about the owner of the orphanage with these kids, these magical kids. It's so cute, so well done. I literally fell in love with all the children, and I literally can't wait to have children. And it's so cute, and there's like a little bit of sexual tension between Linus and I forget his name, and Arthur. It's so cute. I cannot wait for book 2. I absolutely love. I got this French version special edition on Amazon. But I listened to the audiobook, and then I was like, I really want this on my shelf, and then I saw the French version. So yeah, so cute. Absolutely love this fantasy series. It's so good, and I cannot wait for book 2. And it's really cute. Like, look at that. Ah, beautiful. And then this is the top, and that's the bottom, and even the interior is just gorgina. So yeah. All right. Then we have Game On by Ceresia Glass. I absolutely love the Love Con by her. So I decided to grab the second book by her. And basically this is kind of like a video game love story, which I don't read a lot of. I don't play video games. The closest I could say is I play Overcooked on Nintendo and like Mario games. So I don't think I'm considered a gamer. But I absolutely ate this up. This book follows Samara, who is a awesome gamer, and like she goes live and all that kind of cool stuff. She makes a very big, gruesome review on the Legendfall game, because there was kind of like some weird things going on with Black characters in the game. So she does a very honest and just review. The CEO of Artemis, who does the Legendfall game, is like, oh, this is gonna ruin my company. He's trying to get a certification, so he's like, you know what? Let's nip this in the butt. Aaron hires Samara to get on the team and fix this issue. So it's kind of like a forced proximity because they end up working together on this video game to make it better. And it's so well done. This highlights racial discrimination, racial injustice in video games, and also like the importance of like safety when it comes to being an online presence. So this was really, really good. I ate it up. I loved their connection, and it was so cool to learn more about like video games and stuff like that. I absolutely ate it up, and I probably will continue reading more books by her because I absolutely ate up this book, and I also loved the Love Con as well. So yeah, and the cover is really cute and purple, and I love purple. Okay, the last book that I'm going to talk about is Love Unwritten. This so good. So like lives rent free in here. Rent free, not paying no rent. So good, so juicy, so heartfelt. Oh no. So good. Basically, this follows Raphael, who has a son. He's a billionaire, and he has this nanny who's called Ellie, and he has his heart kind of guarded. But Ellie works so well with his son, and she is a songwriter, and his son likes music and stuff. He also is slowly becoming blind or has vision issues. So he's really going through a lot, and also he just divorced his wife, which is the mother of his kid, and the mother literally could care less about the child. So he's really going through it, and Ellie is just a light in this family. It's so cute. You see them slowly connect with each other and love each other, and you see him. He looks like he's grumpy old man, but really he's just a fluffy little teddy bear that has went through a lot of heartache and is trying to be the best version of himself while also taking care of his son. I absolutely ate up this book, and this book made me believe in love. This also made me excited to have kids, and this made me fall in love with a fictional man, and now I want to date a billionaire. Who doesn't? Absolutely ate it up. Is it thick? Yes. it is. I don't know what she had to say for this long, but I still ate it up and I couldn't put the book down. This has like 600 pages, which is crazy for a romance, but I still ate it up. And I absolutely loved book 1, which is Love Redesigned. This gives like architect vibes and forced proximity and enemies to lovers. So good. The covers are absolutely gorgeous. I cannot wait for book 3. This is the Lakefront Billionaire series. She really made me fall in love with billionaire romances, and maybe one day I will fall in love with a billionaire. That would be cool. That would be real cool. So yeah, absolutely loved this series, and I cannot wait for book 3. This one was so good, and the covers are absolutely gorgeous and together. Like, look at that. Like, so pretty. So good. Anyways, so those are all of my June faves, I guess you could say. Thank you for tuning in to my June wrap up. I absolutely loved the books that I read this month, and I really am back on my reading kick. Let me know what you're excited to read in July. So many releases in July, so I really want to try to make a dent in my TBR and start tackling like the new books that come out. So yeah, let me know what you're excited for. Comment down below other videos you guys want to see from me. I absolutely loved these books. We dabbled a little bit into fantasy, graphic novels, romance, and I'm glad that I was able to find more graphic novels because I feel like I haven't read a lot this year. And we're already halfway through the year, babes. Jeez. Anyways, so yeah, I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what were some of your fave books that you read in June, and let me know what books you're excited to read in July. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I love ya.